This video will review new features available to you within Zoom. Make sure your Zoom desktop app is up to date by clicking your profile icon in the top right, then check for updates. If Zoom is not up to date, you will be prompted to update. If you plan on taking advantage of these updates in your class, be sure to remind your students to update the Zoom desktop app on their computers as well. If you have assigned co-hosts, they now have the same privileges as the main host when using breakout rooms. This means they can add, remove, and move in between breakout rooms. When starting breakout rooms, you can now choose to have the participants select their own breakout rooms. One way to take advantage of this feature is to rename the rooms to identify what will be discussed in each room. Now, if a host is in a breakout room, they can admit participants from the waiting room without needing to return to the main session. A notification will appear at the top of the screen, giving the host the option to admit new participants. If you are using pre-assigned breakout rooms, participants arriving late will be automatically assigned to their pre-assigned rooms, without you having to add them manually. Otherwise, you can add them to a room using the Breakout Rooms tool. Under Choose a Virtual Background, much like Google Meet, you now have the option to blur your background. You can also play videos you have saved on your computer using a built-in player function. This will provide a better viewing experience. Go to Share Screen, Advanced, and Video. You can choose if you'd like to share the audio or not, and then select Share. You can then select any video file saved to your computer. Under the Share Screen menu, Advanced, you can use a PowerPoint presentation as your virtual background. You can move your video and adjust the size. Keep this in mind when designing your presentations. In order to make sure you don't obscure any important information on the slides, as the host, you can now allow participants to share their screen simultaneously. When sharing your screen, you can now share the Zoom window itself. This can help if you need to explain a specific Zoom function to the class. To do so, you will need to adjust your settings in two places. First, go to ryerson.zoom.us. Under In Meeting Basic, make sure Show Zoom Windows During Share Screen is turned on. And then go to your video settings within the Zoom desktop app. Select Share Screen. Make sure Show My Zoom Windows to Other Participants When I Am Screen Sharing is checked off. Under Video Settings, you can now choose to have a higher maximum number of participants in the gallery view. Hosts and co-hosts can now reorder the gallery view to suit their needs, and choose whether to deploy this view to participants by selecting View, follow Host's video order. This layout will remain in place until released. With host permission, users will now be able to pin up to 9 participants on their end. Pinning participants allows you to disable active speaker and only view specific participants. This only affects your view in the Zoom call, not the other participants or the recording. If you would like certain participants to become primary active speakers for everyone in the meeting, the host can now choose to spotlight up to 9 participants. This will be seen by all participants and reflected in the recording.